Hey wrestling fans, I'm Donovan Jack O'Shea.
And I'm Wildfire Tommy Birch.
Countdown is on to Reckoning this Sunday, April the 30th. Have you got your tickets yet? This is GWN Nation.
Well, Donovan, the weeks are gone. We're down to days.
We are. Countdown's on.
Reckoning this Sunday, April 30th from the UCC. Looking back, go back to Thin Ice on March the 5th. Nick the Kid Restivo successfully defending the GWN catchweight title.
That's right. It's the first time the GWN has ever instituted a catchweight champion. And I think the young kid, Nick, I think he's really proven himself and will continue to do so. I think he'll grow into the role.
Darn proud of him.
However, saying that, he has one heck of a challenge. I mean, beating Falkor was one thing. James Masterson is a complete different bag of nuts and bolts. The kid's going to have his work cut out for him defending against arguably the best technical wrestler in the GWN.
That's right.
Be prepared. I think that's going to be the sleeper match. But boy, do we ever have a lot going on at Reckoning. Also, you will see. Where do you want to start? Bam Bam Giovanni. Ooh. Slightly unhinged, a little bit off his nut, is ready to roll. This kid is off the charts, just absolutely manic, wanting to get his hands around the neck, well, the rather large stubby neck of Alexei Krushkov, and he's going to get his chance. But before that happens on Sunday, folks, let's take a look back. This is Thin Ice. Have a look. This is the last couple of minutes of Bam Bam Giovanni's first encounter with the Russian Bear, Alexei Krushkov.
Well, Donovan, there was nothing settled there.
Yeah, it's a safe assumption that neither guy got satisfaction out of that one, and that's why they're ready to rumble again. They're going to reinforce the ring for that one, I can promise you.
You have to.
You haven't seen anything yet. Krushkov has been training like a madman. He's even bigger than he was in March. Bam Bam is completely just, he's starting to twitch.
Oh, yeah.
The boy has definitely lost some sort of a connection in there. But, having said that, there's a lot of disconnects going on. And let's not leave out the guy who is probably the most disconnected.
Mad Dog Mike Emery. You have to be talking about Mad Dog Mike Emery.
GWN heavyweight champion and notorious Walmart yeller. Yes, Mad Dog Mike Emery is set to defend yet again in a rematch against the bringer of pain, Ruin Maine. Now, Ruin, he protested the hell out of the decision from Thin Ice.
He's controversy in this one.
Alexander the Great represented Ruin at that particular title match. And immediately after it happened, they started complaining about a quick count. 1, 2, 3, there wasn't enough time, it was this, it was that, it was whatever, it was the usual. So, we've actually got a clip from Mad Dog Mike Emery defending the GWN Heavyweight Championship against Ruin Maine from Thin Ice, and you, the fans, you decide.
Yeah. I don't know, Donovan. I mean, it seems like the after party has some grounds here.
You know, looking at it, yeah, you know what, maybe.
I hate to say it.
Yeah, you know what, that's why I can't. That's why I refuse to give them more than a maybe. But the count's the count. I've been on the short end of a count on many occasions, and so have you. This is why you desperately try to not leave it in the hands of the referee. Sometimes it happens. I don't question the motives of, I believe it was Jeff Kerman who was refereeing that particular match. I don't question his motives, but the GWN Championship Committee obviously felt that to avoid any sense of impropriety, they granted the rematch.
That's right.
I think Ruin is going to come out of this, and he's going to be loaded for bear.
Oh, for sure.
I don't see him getting another title shot past this.
Second kick at the can, he's got to make it count.
You got it. So expect fireworks from that one, ladies and gentlemen, because what else can happen when you take a powder keg and a short-circuited individual, and yeah, boy, it's going to be something. Mad Dog Mike Emery defending the GWN Heavyweight Championship against the Burger of Pain, Ruin Maine, this Sunday at Reckoning.
Well, March the 5th was a pretty exciting afternoon.
Very intense.
The GWN Tag Team Championships were on the line on March the 5th at Thin Ice. The pretty bad boy Tim Copeland and myself stepped in the ring with the Bully and the Beast.
Well, you stepped in the ring with the Bully and the Beast.
That's right. Well, Timmy did show up.
Eventually,
yeah.
Supposedly had car trouble.
Yeah, car trouble.
And was unable to make the UCC in time for the beginning of the match. But he was kind enough to show up.
Oh, yeah, he showed up.
Probably about 2/3 of the way through.
Yeah.
And from there, mayhem ensued. What seemed like the Tim Copeland, Shining Copeland comeback, hopping into the ring and dishing out some punishment to the Bully and the Beast, quickly went the other way. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at this one. This is Tommy Birch and Timmy Copeland versus the Bully and the Beast for the GWN Tag Team Championships. Have a look and see what happened, and it'll explain what's gonna happen.
the pretty bad boy Tim Copeland was the dominant force in GWN. But what happened? What happened? You people, you needed a hero. You needed somebody to save the day. Well, I was that guy, and how did you repay me? How did you repay me? How did you repay me? I come out here, I'm in the taxi, comes no one here. Wildfire, 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 wildfire. You people make me sick. They don't even sell my pictures at the back because you people couldn't be bothered to buy them. But no, you'll buy Tommy's. Oh, you'll buy your hero, Donovan Jacko James. What about me, huh? What about the pretty bad boy? You sit there, and you carry these people. You soak in their adoration while you make me sick. You people wonder why I wasn't here last time? You wonder why I didn't come out right away? None of you deserve to watch me perform. None of you deserve to see greatness in action. The sensation of the nation, the #1 creation. What you see is what you get, and ladies, what you don't see is better yet. So from here on out, the GWN nation is on notice. That is now the era of the pretty bad boy. You are nothing without me, and you'll still be nothing without me. You get that crap out of my ring. You get that piece of crap out of my ring. You get it all right now.
I'd like to say that I'm surprised by Tim Copeland's actions. I simply can't. I wanted to warn you as your friend, your mentor, whatever. But you know what? This is the kind of game where you do have to learn things for yourself. And
That's
unfortunately, you get hard-headed and you got to learn it for yourself. And thankfully, your injuries weren't so severe that it put you on the shelf longer than it did.
But it was an eye-opener for sure.
Absolutely, and you live and you learn.
I think Tim Copeland has put himself in a situation where he's pretty much double-crossed everybody that's tried to help him out in the GWN in one form or another. So you've painted yourself into a corner, Tim, and now it's time to deal with the consequences. And speaking of consequences, the bully and the beast. You got a challenge in front of you like no other, because on April the 30th, you're stepping in the ring with this man in the silverback Sean Brown. Donovan, how you feeling? I know you've been in the gym. You're getting big again. Oh, I can't wait to see this one.
You know what? I read a little thing on the Fandemonium thing on Facebook, and it was Igor with Silverback Sean Brown and Donovan how's the neck? Igor, why don't you grow a pair? You come find out how my neck is. And when I'm done breaking my foot off in the ass of Sloth and what's the other one's name? Chunk. When I'm done breaking my foot off in their asses, you can come and ask them how my neck was. And I'm not coming by myself. I think you should be more worried about the silverback Sean Brown. Mm-hmm. This is a man who bench presses double what you weigh, Angus Campbell. Double what you weigh. So you may not be, what was the thing he put up there? Something about scared out of his little space boots? Mm. Dude, the only thing little about you we can't talk about. And in terms of space, if you're talking about that vacuous area between your ears, we don't have enough time on this program to really get into filling that hole. But I promise you two this. Angus, you and I have tangled before on a couple of occasions. Your little claw challenge, I battled you in a cage. You know what you're in for, so you can put up all the little nonsense that you want. And you could be another keyboard cowboy, another tough guy on a screen with a keyboard. You think I sweat you, big man? You got another thing coming. And Sloth, dude, you don't know me yet, but you're gonna. I'm gonna introduce you to me. You know how? I'm gonna initial your forehead with my fist. You keep in mind, April 30th, you have in the ring with you, between Sean Brown and myself, 8 GWN title reigns. We have held every single title in the GWN, and none of them were gift wrapped by having a guy's partner turn on him, kick him in the balls, and then drag your unconscious ass Sloth on top of him. You didn't win anything. You know it. The fans know it. Most of all, I know it. Now, I know I don't get in the ring that often these days. But I'll tell you what. When it's a good cause, when two guys seem to be flying by the seat of their pants and not paying for the things they do, that sort of pisses me off. So yeah, why not? You guys needed to. We're gonna wrestle the Falcor, and it's gonna be an exhibition of strength and science.
No.
Well, who was representing that? Which one of you four morons was the strength or the science part? You leave your math buddies at home this time. It's okay. They can go sit in the corner and play with their dolls. You two idiots have a bigger challenge ahead of you. And you can keep talking, and you can keep posting stuff, and all you're really doing is pissing us off. Nothing more, nothing less. If I just wanted to beat you before, now I want to beat the hell out of you. It ain't going to be a pretty picture for either one of you two on April the 30th, a reckoning. If you don't have your tickets, I suggest you get them and maybe hit the dollar store and get one of them smocky things so you don't get any schmutz on you, because there's going to be some schmutz. So it ends up being a trifecta in a sense, right?
Yeah,
because
I guess so.
You've got the chunk and the Sloth are going to get their comeuppance one way or the other, and Tim Copeland, the pretty bad boy, the peanut butter boy, as I like to call him, Timothy, you've been a naughty boy, Tim, a naughty, naughty, naughty boy, and now it's time for some punishment.
That's right, Copeland. You see, April the 30th, it's on. Yeah, I gotta wear a neck brace. That's fine. It's a target. It's a bullseye. But you are the big picture for me. You tried to take me out? Well, what's good for the goose, Mr. Copeland, is very good for the gander. And on April the 30th, you're gonna find that out firsthand. Ooh, I can't wait.
Oh man, you know what? I'm excited, man. I haven't slept in days anyway, but I'm excited to be back in the gym. I'm excited to. I don't know. I feel really good, Tommy. I feel good. I get my little dance going now when I see things, and I just want to. I can't wait for the 30th. Having said that, advance tickets are still available until Friday the, what is that, the 28th? That's it. Till Friday the 28th at 5:30. So get down to Dwayne's Barbershop at 229 Parkdale Avenue North. It's right there above Melvin. You can't miss it. Stop into the pizza joint on the corner. The best slice in the city. Yeah, $10 in advance. The family packs are 4 tickets for $30. Best deal in town. And you don't want to miss this one, folks, because I'll tell you what, the GWN is firing on all cylinders this time.
10th anniversary year, folks.
10th anniversary year. So, having said that, man, I'm running out of stuff. I'm so excited I can't even think. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking so forward to seeing you on April the 30th. But until that time, I'm Donovan Jack O'Shea.
I'm Wildfire Tommy Birch.
We're going to see you April the 30th at Reckoning. Take care.